Hello everyone, it's Erica with Craftinated, and today I'm going to be setting up my journal for 2023. I know that I haven't posted much of my traveler's book that I did for the last 6 months of 2022. I do have all of those videos, I just haven't been able to go through and edit them, and I hope to do that. I'm going to put some pictures like just as an overlay here as I'm talking, just so you can kind of see what I've done. In the traveler's notebook, I really enjoyed being in it. I've just had a lot of things that have gone on in my life in the last 6 months, and it has been challenging to say the least. So I kind of got out of the habit of sharing with you guys on here what I've been doing. Most of it is on my Instagram page though, so if you'd like to follow me on there, I'm at Craftinated on Instagram. But this time I'm just going to be using a regular Archer and Olive A5 notebook, and it's going to be a super simple setup. I'm going to show you guys the items that I'm going to use to decorate this, and it should be I want to make it cute but kind of simplistic, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for this time around. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm going to use to decorate this, and then we'll just get right into it. So this is everything I plan on using for my journal setup. Things do change sometimes, so if I decide to go a different direction, I will show you guys anything different that I use at the end when we do the final flip through. The first thing I have here is this really cute ladybug desk vacuum. I got this on Amazon, and it cleans up any pencil shavings or eraser shavings from your workstation. So I will link my Amazon store down in the description below, and you can find it on there. I also have my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. I love using this. It makes it really easy to round your corners. I have these really pretty scissors from the Archer and Olive subscription box. I am an affiliate with Archer and Olive, and you can use my code CRAFTINATED10 for 10% off. I have my Tombow eraser. I am also an affiliate with Tombow, and I will link that below as well. These are some craft post-it notes. I also got those off of Amazon. I have a couple of stickers here that I got in this grab bag or box. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but they're really cute and they kind of go with my whole theme, so I'm going to hold on to them and see if maybe I use them, but I may not. I'm undecided at this time, so they're just kind of hanging out here. Then I have a bunch of stickers from Sticks with Kate. So Sticks with Kate, I think she retired these. So these are some older stickers that I've had for a while, but they're all really pretty and floral in the same kind of color scheme. And I plan on doing something very simple, kind of elegant and minimal. So that's why I really like these stickers, and I'm glad I had them because I think they're going to be perfect for what I want to do this time around. I also have a piece of vellum. This was also from the Archer and Olive subscription box, and it's just really cute. Also, I was on the design team for Archer and Olive, and I had a blast on their design team. I'm no longer on the team now, but it was so much fun, and I love Archer and Olive. It's such a great company, and that's why I use a lot of their things. I also have 2 pieces of craft paper. I've already kind of sketched out what I want to do with those. I have some Nade washi. This is also from Amazon, and that is in my Amazon store as well. I have my art glitter glue, also from Amazon. And then I have a calligraph from Archer and Olive. This is the Berry Mist color. It's one of my favorites, which is why it's kind of faded, because I use it a lot. My mechanical pencil. I have 2 microns. I have the 005 and the 01. I have this Edding 140S. I actually got this in a box from Sticks with Kate. It was her advent calendar, so I haven't tried this pen yet, and I'm really excited to use it with my setup. I have 2 of the gel pens from the Archer and Olive subscription box. These were all the subscription box items were from the most recent December subscription box. I have my Tombow. This is the N95 color. It's my favorite. It's also worn down. So I have gotten some more for Christmas coming. And then I have my Tombow brush pen, and that's what I have in the way of writing utensils. I'm also going to be using my punch board. This is an envelope punch board, and I'm just going to be using that top-notch punch for something specific in the journal that I think will look really cute. And I have my T-square. And if anybody has ever watched any of the live Plan With Me's, Men Who Bullet used to do one every week, and he had somebody on there named Pippa who said that if you flipped it around so that the angled side was down, you wouldn't smear your lines. And I've been using that method, and it works very well to keep from preventing from smeared lines when you're, setting up boxes and things. And then I have my scoreboard. I'm going to be using this for a couple of different things. And like I said before, if anything changes from these items, I will let you know when we come back at the end for the final flip through. Also, I just want to say a couple things about what I'm doing here in the beginning. With the vellum, I'm just doing a 1/2 inch border around 3 sides, and then I'm going to burnish it down. And this is where I'm going to use my punch board to kind of give the top of this little envelope a notch. And then I just use my glitter glue after burnishing and folding all of the 3 sides down to make a pocket in the front. And I think it turned out really cute, so I wanted to kind of walk through my process on that just briefly so you guys could see how I did that. And I also just really quickly want to say about the flop out key here. I want to give credit where credit is due. I used this not in my journal last time, but in my journal before. I did this same concept with this flop out key. But this idea came from Joshi Corin. She's one of my favorite creators as well as Men Who Bullet. And I'm pretty pumped because I think we're going to be hanging out here soon when we go to Go Wild in 2023 in DC. So that was the making of. I know it was a very simple setup. A few things that I used that I didn't bring out in the beginning is I used some adhesive tape. This is what I used to stick the Post-it notes down inside of the journal. I used my acrylograph, the Mothwing color. It's from the Cool Fall collection. And this is a really good corrector to use on the craft paper. So that's what I used that for. And then I used a white gel pen and just corrector tape, a couple places where I messed up when I was doing my setup. So let's go ahead and do a real quick flip through. So on the first page here, I have a pocket that I made. I really like this. I can put business cards in here, or if there's like appointment cards or whatever, I can stick those in there. I know there's a pocket in the back, but I like having one on the front of the book. I don't know why. Then I have these flags up here. It says 2023. This book belongs to Erica, me. And then just some really cute flowers. And then I just used those 2 gel pens and my micron to kind of decorate around that. And that's a theme that I carried out throughout this setup. On this page here is some of the craft paper. Down here has one of those stickers from Sticks with Kate. Over here is my key that's going to be a flop out that I'll be able to see anywhere within the journal. So I like that. And then on this page it says, this is the beginning of anything you want. So that is that page, just a little bit of washi. Then I have the index with another sticker. Just some gray lines to kind of line that out. And I don't use the index a lot. I'll just put like the month on there, so I really only need a few lines, because what I'll do is I will put like my grid spacing and each one of these things in my beginning, but then it's just a list down of my months unless I end up putting something into my journal that I don't anticipate at this moment. Alright, so then I had the grid spacing cheat sheet. I went very minimal on this, just a quick at a glance, what are my horizontal, what are my vertical boxes, and I really like the way it turned out. I think it's very minimal and pleasing to look at. And then we have that sticker down here again from Sticks with Kate, and I used the 2 gel pen colors, so very minimal this time. Things to check out: I've done this in my last few journals where I've used sticky notes to kind of designate different areas. And I have books, TV, movies, podcasts, and music. So each one of these sticky notes will designate a spot where I'll put some of those things that people tell me to check out. And then I usually put down who told me to check it out, so that way once I complete the book or watch the TV series or whatever, we can talk about it. So I do like doing that. And then again, we have the stickers from Sticks with Kate, the washi, and then those same 2 colors of gel pen. And I did use the thicker pen on the inside and a lighter, thinner line on the outside, and just kind of use that for most of my pages to border it. And then I have my year goals. So those broken up into different categories as well: hobbies, personal, professional, and health. And this is set up very similar to the page before with the 2 stickers and some washi. I have a grateful page. I just like to list things that are I'm grateful for. So, you know, my family, my dogs, things like that. And it helps me some days when you're not having the best of day to go back and maybe reread some of those things that you're grateful for. Or when you're feeling grateful, you can write them down. That's what I use my grateful page for. And then I have a quote page over here. It's kind of a wordy quote, which I don't usually do, but I liked this quote a lot, and it really kind of rang true to me, kind of for, like, I guess the season that I'm stepping into. And that goes, your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, the unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you're neglecting, the negative behavior you're nurturing, and your lack of creativity. Compete against that. And I really liked that quote. So I'm going to be using that quote to kind of take me through into the new year, to try to be better than I was last year. And then I have my future log. So what I did is I did 6 months on each page. or I'm sorry, 3 months on each page, and it's 4 pages long. So just again, I used my 2 gel pens, so that I used the gray for the box, I used the pinker color for the month itself, and then I used my Tombow to kind of designate some areas to write down what's going to be happening in those months. I think it's very simple, but I love the way this turned out. If you saw, there was a point where I had the pink lettering as the Monday through Sunday. I didn't like that, so I went back over it with the dark, and I don't even think you can really tell, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. And then for the last page, I didn't do anything extra on this one. I didn't put any extra little dots or stars or anything because I really like this quote how it is as well. And it says, sometimes all that matters is that you're still trying. And I feel like that is also something that's ringing true to me, and something that I can really resonate with at this point in my life. So, you know, I think that will help me feel like, I don't know, empowered as I'm going through my days and at least doing my best and trying to, you know, do all the things and make sure all of my stuff is done and all those good things. So that is my 2023 setup. I know it's not as intense as it usually is, very simple, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Again, you can use my code CRAFTNATED10 for 10% off at Archer and Olive, and I'll put all of my links down in the description below, like for Amazon and for Tombow and all those good things. So as always, you can follow me here on YouTube. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll get notifications when I come out with new videos. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.